Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing fine and I hope you guys are staying at home. This will be soon over. So please just stay at home, wash your hands, and take care of you and your family. How are you guys doing? Well, we are here today to talk about the second part of the video on self-sabotage. If you didn't watch the first part of the video where I give you 5 ways you self-sabotage, then don't forget to check on that video. Today, I will go into the next 6 ways you self-sabotage, but I will give you kind of a brief introductory stuff, like a brief summary of what self-sabotage is. Self-sabotage is just a voice you have in you. It is a negative voice. It has nothing to do with positive stuff. When you hear of self-sabotage, it's just negative. It's this negative voice you have in you that you internalize your entire life. And now it kind of pushes itself outwards because he wants to take advantage of you. We build this voice our entire life. We build it when we were younger because of all the situations, because of all what we went through. Like I said in the first video, it comes from many different sources. So if you really want to know about that, don't forget to check the first video, like I said. So let me go right into the subject. The sixth point, the sixth way you actually self-sabotage is by being around negative people. When you surround yourself with negative people, you're not helping yourself. The people that are actually around you reflect what you are showing to the world. So if you surround yourself with negative people, you will eventually end up being negative. I usually say that what comes from the inside is better than what comes from the outside, but the energy from the outside can actually negatively affect the energy from the inside. Let me take this example of an egg. If you take an egg and you break it from the outside, you just end it alive. You're just going to make scrambled eggs, I guess. You just end it alive. But if you have this positive energy, if the egg starts cracking itself from the inside, then that's the beginning of a life. But when you surround yourself with negative people, this energy from the outside is cracking you. And that is how you put an end to your positive energy. That is how you put an end to the person you are called to be. The people you surround yourself with is a reflection of who you are. So you better choose your friend wisely. You better choose the people you want to be around wisely. If you want to be a doctor, you're not going to surround yourself with people that hate everything that have to do with, chemistry, medicine. You need to bring in positive people in your life so that you can start thinking positive, so that you can start reflecting that positive energy. When you surround yourself with people that are always negative, you won't find any problem being negative. You'll be like, oh, well, I'm not the only one, so that's perfectly fine, which doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, actually. So you need to bring in more positive people in your life. You need to surround yourself with people that will encourage you. You need to surround yourself with people that will see that potential in you. You need to surround yourself with people that will help you be a better version of yourself. You need to surround yourself with people that are going to help you unleash your full potential and live the fulfilled life you've always dreamed of. Choose your friend wisely. The seventh way you self-sabotage is by constantly seeking for external validation. I know what I'm talking about because I actually went through the same thing. You know, you're with people, you want something, but you're thinking, oh, I need to ask my friend if this would actually be good for me. I don't know if I should do this. What will this person think about this? What will my mom think about this? What will my brother think about it? What will my professor think about it? You constantly look for external validation. When you do that, you're not actually living your life, you're living other people's life. You need to follow your gut. You need to be confident on who you are. You need to be like, oh, this is my life. I need to stand up for my life. I need to I need to make the decisions that will be good for me. And if I fail, well, no problem. At least I learned something. We should stop looking for other people's validation. If you want to do something, do it. Because when you actually wait for other people's validation, you're never happy. They will never tell you 100% what will work for you. They will never tell you 100% what will be good for you because they don't want you to be better than them. So when you constantly look for their validation, you're gonna follow them. But you will know right deep in you that something is missing. There's something missing. And this thing is missing because you're not you. When you wait for other people's approvals, it means you're not alive. And you need to be your life. You need to live your life. You need to make decisions. You need to fail. You need to do that on your own first. And then when you know the way, you can pick up a good friend, a positive friend to come along with you. But that friend should not dictate you the way you need to take. So we should learn how to be responsible for our own life and stop seeking for constant validation. The eighth point I will talk about is you having goals without actions, without plans. You know, we all know this. It's December 31st. We need to put our goals on a vision board. We need to, oh, I have this goal. Next year will be amazing. I will do this next year. I will do Y next year. You write it on a whiteboard and then you post it in your bedroom and that's it. At the end of the year, you still have the same goal. At the end of the year, you still plan for the same goals. At the end of the year, when you look at your board, you're like, well, I didn't actually do anything. It's because you had the goals, but you didn't have plans. Before you write a goal down, think about how you can achieve it. The hardest is not writing the goals down. The hardest is actually achieving the goals. How are you going to achieve those goals you wrote down? For that, you need to be very, very, very wise. And you need to work on it every single day of your life. I'm gonna make another video explaining to you guys how you can actually come out with a perfect goal and how you plan for it and how you achieve the goals. If you would like to see that video, just comment down below and give me some positive energy. Tell me you want that video so I can actually guide you on how to make goals, plan for them, and achieve them. Don't make goals because your best friend have a vision board in her room and you also want to have one. Don't make goals because it is everywhere that people have goals. Don't go and buy the most expensive gold stuff that I usually see on Amazon, the goals book or something like that, and you actually don't do anything to achieve them. then you better don't set goals. If you want to set goals, have plans for it. You need to have plans for it. And this is bringing me to the ninth point, is you avoiding or ignoring your problems. Yeah. You know, I remember my friend who is a doctor telling me, you don't get cured because of the medications. Actually, the first steps of you being cured is you accepting that you're sick. If you don't accept that you're sick, you're not going to the hospital. If you don't accept that you're sick, you won't need a doctor. If you don't accept that you're sick, well, you're gonna die eventually before your time was there. You need to accept that you have a problem before you can get cured. If you keep on ignoring your problems, if you keep on running away from them, you will never get rid of self-sabotage. You need to recognize that I have this problem. I need help with this. I need someone to keep me accountable because I can't make this on my own. That is how you're going to be successful. That is how you're going to stop the self-sabotage. That is how you're eventually going to be cured. Stop avoiding stop avoiding your problem. Stop refusing that you have a problem. Stop ignoring them because this is not helping you. Ignoring your problem is actually not helping you. If you can, then have a notebook. Write what you think your problem is on the notebook. Start realizing that you actually have a problem. And from there, you're going to work on it. You're going to work on it so that you actually get cured from the self-sabotage. So that you actually start living another life. You actually start putting that voice you have in you saying that you can't make it on mute. Think about it. For you to go to the hospital to see a doctor, you first of all need to accept that there's something wrong with you. So you should stop ignoring those points and accept that there is something wrong with you. This will help you get rid of the self-sabotage. The 10th way you self-sabotage is you not keeping your promises to yourself. You know you promise yourself, I'll be better tomorrow, but you don't work for it. You promise yourself, I will start a diet so that I can get better, but you don't work for it. You don't keep that promise. You promise yourself you're going to be another person tomorrow, but you don't work for it. You promise yourself you're going to achieve great things, but you don't work for it. And after that, all the promises you didn't keep start haunting you. It starts coming to you like a huge force. And that's how you start hating yourself. That's how you start negative self-talk. That's how you start telling yourself, I'm not even worried. That's how you start putting yourself low. You are like, I set this goal with this person the same time. My friend is already at this point, and I am still here. Because you didn't want to keep that promise you made to yourself. For you to self-sabotage, you need to make promises and keep them. The promises, sometimes when you promise that you're going to do something for somebody, you do it. You do it because you're scared that, oh, if I don't do it, they won't trust me anymore. If I don't do it, they will judge me. If I don't do it, maybe he's not going to be my friend anymore. Think about it the same way when you make a promise to yourself. Tell yourself, if I don't do it, then it means I don't trust myself. If I don't do it, it simply means that I don't take care of myself enough. That means I think that I don't want it. Thinking of it that way will help you keep those promises. You need to keep the promises you are making to yourself. You want it. You are unique. You are exceptional. You should think about it. When you promise yourself you will do something for you, fight for it. Work for it. If you need help, ask for help. But do it. Do it. That is actually what I had for you today about this second and last part of the video on self-sabotage. I hope you guys will brainstorm all these informations I give you so that you can get out of that zone. This is the time for you to work on yourself. This is the time for you to come out of this confinement stronger and ready to be a winner. And for you to be a winner, you need to stop self-sabotage. Don't forget, you are unique. You want it. You are perfect. All what you have to do is work on yourself and go get that life you've always dreamt of. I was so happy to share this information with you. Tell me in the comments how you feel about all this information. What will you like to know more about? What topic will you like me to cover? I'm here to help you. I'm here to share as much information as I can with you. So, as I said, I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification button. See you guys.